yeah, we are trillions of years old, and we just had a what even the fuck moment. Like, a what even the fuck moment. Okay, so today is Canadian Thanksgiving, not American Thanksgiving, because American Thanksgiving is a different day. I don't know if they have Thanksgiving in other countries. But today is Canadian Thanksgiving, okay? And I remember growing up, they, every single year, like in Canadian Thanksgiving, they would teach us this thing. And I think there was a year where it stopped, but I remember growing up, like being in kindergarten, and they would teach us the story of stone soup, right? Like the pilgrims who came to Canada, they didn't have anything, and I guess they made friends with the native people. Like, this is all stories, right? But it's the story that they tell. There's a reason they tell it, even if the story's not true, right? So the pilgrims came to Canada, and they finally made friends with the native people, and they had like a Thanksgiving day and they didn't have very much stuff because it was like cold outside, right? And so they made a soup with a stone, and the stone was to give nutrients, right? Because you boil it, and then like the nutrients come out of the stone into the soup. And everyone would bring something. So they would bring like a carrot, or they would bring like potatoes, or they would bring like, maybe they had scraps of animal, and they would make this soup, and everyone could enjoy like the soup together, right? And like every year on Canadian Thanksgiving, they would teach us this like, say, and you know, when you're a kid, you like roll your eyes and you're like, yeah, whatever, like so lame, right? It's just like, it just blows my mind. All this stuff, it's crazy. Okay, so this all started a few days ago, right? And God, not the other females that are in Axel's body, but God found a boy. And the boy didn't, want to do it like right away. But like I would go, like 4 times I went back to see like if the boy would like, do it with me. And every time he would say like, it's not the right time. And then it happened, right? And so I'm there, and I'm looking at like around, and it's like, whoa, I look out the window, and it's so beautiful. Everything's so beautiful there. And yeah, and then Kimball comes and like talks to him and stuff like that. And we're trying to figure out where we are in time, right? And so he's like, oh, so they didn't call it Egypt. They called it Nibiru. So they said they're on Nibiru. And they're like, yeah, so it's like, it's all beautiful. And they have like all the modern stuff. So they have like a kitchen, and so they have cell blocks of boys, right? Like, so all of our kind, the Bloodline of God, like just, so they're like little apartments, and they have like a little kitchen and everything like that. But they don't have very much food at all, right? And so like some of them were even drinking like toilet bowl water, because like there's nothing there, right? And remember, we're the Bloodline of God, so we can survive off of nothing, but it's like a miserable existence to survive off nothing, right? So these people were like, oh, they can survive off nothing, we won't feed them, sort of thing. Yeah, so Kimball figured out where we are in time, and this is 4,000 years ago. And we know what happened here because Kimball found out. This is a colony of one of Kimball's daughters, right? So all like these, like there's that, like it's like a city, right, of Kimball's daughter's children, Kimball's daughter's sons, right? Because we can give birth to thousands of children in like a week, right? And so everything's set up there. Like she has everything set up. And so this stuff she had no control over. Like the cell blocks and the people using the children to build things, she had no control over. But when you start to figure out like how we work, then you'll understand. So they were using her children as workers to build, not the pyramid, but I saw it, and it looks like some pharaoh or something like that they're building like off in the rocks, and they're using those children to build it. And yeah, she had no control over it, but she's about to like wipe them all out, right? Because you know how we work, right? Like, so we just like not go along with things, but we're using things to our benefit, right? Like, they might think they're doing something against us, but we're using things to our benefit. And she's getting really, really mad because they're turning all the males against the female, right? And so she's about to like just wipe them all out because like we just get mad and we'll just wipe everybody out, gone. So that's not going to change. And that doesn't change time because she's about to wipe everybody out. What changes is we can take them and bring them into the future so they never die, right? So we can't change that point in time. Like, they're all going to die there, but we can bring them into the future. Okay, so yeah, it's Egypt because we saw the pyramid, but they're calling it Nibiru. I don't know. And so, okay, so there's cell blocks. They're like not high rises, but like half of like what a building complex would be here, sort of thing. Like just little apartments and stuff like that. Khufu, they're saying they're building a like monument to Khufu. You know, the ones like where they're like standing and they're big and strong and they're like holding something. That's what they're building, right? And yeah, they're all saying, oh, they're building it for Khufu's return, but they're keeping it from their female. They're like hiding it. She knows, but they're hiding it, so they think, sort of thing, right? Okay, so anyways, so we go there and like, yeah, he's done so well for himself and everything, like and then like we figure out, oh, like they're not feeding them. Like the bloodline of God, they're not feeding them, and I'm talking thousands of them. Okay? So we're like, okay, so we're going to bring them into the future. We got all the females in Axel's body. How do we feed an entire building complex full of people with like no money, right? So we're like, okay, so, and then stone soup. like we don't need the stone. Like, we have enough stuff here, right? Like so they don't need the minerals. Like, it's not that harsh, but like a soup. So we're like, okay, so we can go to Superstore or we can go to Costco and just get like a chicken and break it all apart and put it in. So they don't even have clean water there, so we're gonna like bring water, but we'll put it in like a pot. Oh, it's already happened. But we're just experiencing it today. So they put it into a pot, and it's so funny because at the food bank that I went to last week, they gave me like a bunch of stuff, like, you know, like the beans and stuff that you like don't eat, but they're like just canned. So it's like, just throw all that stuff into a pot and we can feed the entire building, like chicken soup. Go get noodles. They cost $1 for a big bag. $1. So for $20, we can get like a sack of potatoes, a few vegetables, a whole chicken, right? And then just stuff in our pantry. And so, and you have to remember, so it's not just God. We got like a whole bunch of other females. So they're all going back in time and doing the same exact thing. Yeah, it's pretty crazy how it all works out. And so now we saved all those people. So now they're going to come into the future. They won't die, right? So they'll like quote unquote die there, but they'll just come into the future. But before, they all died. So it's like we went back in time and saved them. And so now you wonder, because they all think they're doing this behind Kimball's daughter's back, right? So they think like, ooh, like we're waiting our pharaoh to come and take over, and they think she doesn't know because it's going on for so long, and they think she doesn't know. She knows. What is she doing? Literally saving thousands of people. It's just insane. And like, you talk to these boys and they just, it's like no one said a nice word to them in their entire life. Like no one showed them like any kind of respect or kindness, right? And like, we're one female, like one female can't go around and do all that stuff, right? Yeah, so I don't know why I guess we're keeping them there until we have everything here all set up, right? So for now, like, if you have, yeah, because we're trying to feed as many people with as little as we possibly can. So like, I don't know, if you could drop off to Kimball like rice or like potatoes or like canned vegetables and stuff like that. Yeah, like, so right now, like, we're doing the soup thing, but also, like, you could make a big thing of chili too, right? Like, for that many people. Oh my gosh, yeah, Kimball brought like Tabasco sauce, and like he put a little bit of it in one of their soup, and they were just like, they've never tasted anything like that before in their life, right? They literally had them living off of like sticks, basically, like a few root vegetables and a tiny bit of water. So, yeah. We're just trying to feed their bellies so that they're not down in the dumps. But yeah, it's not just Kimball that's doing it, it's all the females are doing it, right? So wherever you are in time. Oh yes, okay. And then the bread thing. So it's so funny because not too long ago I made, yeah, we're gonna try like with the growing things and stuff, but like for now we're just trying to get everyone's bellies happy, right? So flour and yeast. If you could drop off flour and yeast. What was the other one? Like salt or something? From the bread recipe? I don't even remember. But flour and yeast. Yeah, we're gonna try and go around, and like the stones that we collected, that like the girls like might not want, like we're gonna see if we can exchange those for money and then get more things, and then just like make sure everyone there is fed, because then they'll come into the future and oh my gosh, they're so nice. Like, they're so nice. Not nice as in weak, like good. Oh yeah, just ingredients that we can use to feed like a bunch of people, like a whole bunch Hopefully we can get a whole bunch of flour and we can show everyone how to make their own bread so they can all make their own bread. Yeah, it's just like sometimes, because it's like, it's not American Thanksgiving today, right? Like, it's Canadian Thanksgiving. Oh, yeah. Just like, it's not like stuff that you have to go out and like use your money to buy. Just like, you know, those cans, like sometimes like canned beans and stuff, they kind of sit in your pantry and you never use them. Like even just like a can of beans like would be amazing. Like they've had like nothing their entire life, so like the smallest thing is like amazing. But yeah. We know, they keep saying we know, we know.